Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the instant match reaction. Aston Villa 1, Everton 2. Everton are through in the Carabao Cup. What a performance that was. That was fantastic to watch. There was so much control tonight. First time since Saturday, but you know what? There was so much control in that game tonight. The formation was obviously changed for tonight. 5 changes, obviously, in the team. But I honestly thought for 70 minutes we were absolutely superb. Like, really, really controlled. Dominated the midfield. I thought Onana was fantastic. Garner, obviously. Harrison, fantastic debut for Harrison. But I just thought we were so controlled in the way we played tonight, which isn't always there. It really isn't always there. Every single player did well tonight. Every single player, and yes, that means even Michael Keane. Every single player done their job. It's one of those ones where people could go, "Oh yeah, Villa were rubbish." We just made them look rubbish. We jumped on them straight away. We got a grip at the game. We scored at the right time, and we just stayed on top of them. And it was a really, really well-controlled performance. The only slight downside was obviously the last 20 minutes when we made the subs. I think we lost the shape a little bit, or just lost the momentum. And obviously Villa are going to make an attacking sub. They're going to come onto you. They're gonna have a go at you. And they obviously got a spawny goal late on with Michael Keane getting a touch deflection. But Jordan Pickford hasn't had to do much. There was a late free kick as well. But apart from that, he didn't have to do much during the game. But it was just that amount of control we had. We created chances. Obviously, Dominic Calvert-Lewin scored a really good second goal. Nice breakaway. Obviously, beat the defender. Had loads of time. And found the corner as well. Found the corner. And it was a lovely finish. Second goal for him in 2 games. That's going to do him the world of good for confidence. And as I said, there's not. I don't think there's any negatives. Mykolenko went off for half time. We'll have to see what that is. Whether it's an injury, well, I mean, it more than likely will be an injury. But whether it's a bad injury or whether it's just something to where they've taken the precaution with obviously having someone like Ashley Young available to play. But I said before the game, there's a lot of ooh and ahh about this game in terms of, like, would you go full strength? Would you throw everything at them, or would you put a weakened side out? I thought that was pretty much perfect in terms of getting James Garner in the centre of the field, getting Harrison into the game, getting Dominic Calvert-Lewin starting, getting Patterson starting, and giving another run out to Mykolenko. Having Onana in his true position, Danjuma playing. I thought that was the perfect scenario tonight, where we allowed those players to play. We give, obviously, Tarkowski stayed in the side, Branthwaite stayed in the side, and it allowed us to give those players. And there's a real bit of competition now, which is fantastic, and it will push all the players. And you've got the likes of Dwight McNeil to come on. You had the likes of Beto to come on. Ajisagana Gay obviously came on. And it was fantastic. Even though I did think the subs just threw us off the game plan that we had, it was working. But it's going to be a very interesting team selection on Saturday. Now, does the manager say, well, Dom scored 2 and 2, I'm going to leave him in the side and take Beto out, or does he continue with Beto as his main striker? Dom, I believe, is the better of the 2 players when he's completely fit, and I think we've seen that extra little bit of quality just right now. Beto is new to the Premier League, so it's going to take him a little bit of time to get that little bit of sharpness and to figure out the level, what he can do, what he can't do. Because there was one late on where he tried to beat the lad for pace, he just didn't quite have it. It's those little things he's going to find out. But as I said, it was a really good performance. The first goal, beautiful ball by Onana, and at that stage we were seizing on every little thing that they were. Every time they lost the ball, because listen, the opposition can lose the ball all day, but if you don't take advantage of that, then it doesn't really matter. But we did. We took advantage of it in the goal. It's a great ball by Onana, and James Garner finishes it brilliantly to put us into the lead, and we deserved that lead. And in fact, we should have probably been 2, maybe 3-0 up at half time. Dom had one where the keeper saved it, and then he went round him and hit the side, and there was another one just before half time as well. It was a great ball by Harrison, by the way, for Dominic Calvert, by Dominic Calvert, and there was another one as well just before half time. They hadn't had much at all, apart from Giran, I think, put one over. And really, that was the only disappointment at half time, is that we went 2-0 up, 3-0 up. So it was great that we got that early goal and got control of the game. And as I said, Villa are going to have a go. We let them come on to us a little bit. We did start standing off a little bit. And as I said, those subs just broke up the momentum a little bit and it allowed them to come in. But the goal he scored is jammy, isn't it? It's a goal that I honestly believe only Everton would concede. A nothing shot and a little touch by Michael Keane sends it in the other corner. But we've, what was that, about 8 minutes to go when that went in. So there was still plenty of time, and he played 6 minutes as well. He played 6 minutes as well. And really, they didn't have one. There's one that got hooked over. A few crosses into the box. The free kick that Pickford pushed wide, but what you would expect. But no. Don't know. What a lovely feeling. Back-to-back away games. That's been a while. Hasn't it? That's been a while. And it gives us so much confidence now going into Saturday's game. But the most important thing is how hard we worked in the game, how much the players wanted it, how much they wanted to win it back. Last Saturday against Arsenal, I was very critical of the way we played and very critical of the manager for how we played against Arsenal, but we've responded brilliantly in these 2 games. We've been snapping at the heels of every player in the midfield. We've been at it. Yes, we've got players back, but that's what Everton fans, and that's what we said after the Arsenal game. That's what Everton fans expect. They expect when they go and watch that, even if there's a drop-off in quality, which I don't think there was tonight, but even if there is, like there was against Arsenal, you expect your players to be in the face of the opposition. And that's what we've been in the last 2 games. We have been in the opposition's face. We have won the ball high and we have done something with it. And that's what gives us the wins. That little bit of extra belief. And obviously the quality helps as well. Having Dominic Calvert-Lewin back, having a fit Dwight McNeil, having midfielders on it, having Onana. Onana's now played 3 games in a row now in his proper position, I'd say. The first one against Arsenal, he was just more or less just standing in the middle of the park and making them go wide. But in the last 2 games, I think you've seen the real quality from him. He was brilliant tonight, Onana. I think, that's what we've been asking for, again, from Onana. Picking the ball up, using your body to turn, running into the spaces. So much better. And as I said, the manager's got options now. James Garner's done well tonight. Does he leave him in there? Adissa Garner-Gay, who I don't think particularly ever lets us down. The manager's got a decision to make, but can he get away with 2 in the midfield? We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see what he does. But it's good that the manager seems to have faith in the younger players. But Branthwaite again tonight, untroubled. Patterson had a good run out after being on the bench. James Garner, really good couple of games now, back to back. Hasn't really had that. Onana, as I said, I think that's 2 games again, back to back, where he's shown people what kind of player he actually is. And with Dwight McNeil, Jack Harrison, Danjuma fighting for positions as well. That's exactly what you want. It's exactly what you want. So, brilliant response. Absolutely brilliant response. Couldn't have asked for anything better after that Arsenal game. And I know a lot of people were like, yeah, but it's Arsenal. They're a team, they're a really good side. To me, and I think a lot of people agree with me, maybe some don't, that day, it was the fact that we didn't lay a glove on them, that we weren't in the face, that we didn't have that intensity. The last 2 games, we've completely shown a different side of us. And we've shown that, and we've won both games and got our first Premier League win. Through in the cup now. I mean, to get past this stage is normally a miracle. The draw is going to happen in about 3 minutes, and can we just have one of those cushy ones at home, please? For once, just have a little cushy draw at home. So, and I know people in the comment where we've played well apart from Arsenal. Well, yeah, we've done well in games. We've done well in spells. You know, we should have beaten Wolves and we should have beaten Fulham, but we didn't. But we wouldn't necessarily say we were in the faces. But since Arsenal, we have been. So you can't get to a stage where you are losing games and saying, well, we did all right. The Arsenal game was like the one where you just went, there should have been more in that game. And we've come back brilliantly. We've come back, and obviously the manager deserves a lot of praise for that. He deserves a lot of praise. And maybe it's taken having a couple of more quality squad members back to get it going, or maybe getting rid of a couple of squad players. Maybe it's done that as well. Right, what we've done is we've proved. I think that's 1 defeat in 9 away from home now. So we've proved we can do it away from home. We need to start doing it at home, because that's your bread and butter, isn't it? That is your bread and butter. Got to start doing it at home now. Got back-to-back games to do that in. So we've got to start. Luton won't be easy on Saturday. Of course it won't. But we've got to show that kind of fight and that intensity and getting in people's faces. Everyone winning their own battles. Simple as that. Winning their own battles. Just getting a couple of goals and getting 3 points, and that would be a fantastic week, wouldn't it? A fantastic week. So, happy with the win, happy with through, happy with the performance, and let's take this into the game against Luton. And whoever said, yeah, you're absolutely right. The all blue kit is amazing. I wish we could wear it all the time. There you go. Right, I am going to go and I'm going to prep for the player ratings and see who we get in the next round. There you go. Thanks for watching. See you later.